right, Paws Up Podcast, episode 40. We are here with FIU Baseball first baseman Brylan West. First time on the pod, one of the new guys on the pod. Brylan, thank you for hopping on.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, I want to talk to you quickly just about going back. When is it that you kind of knew baseball was going to be for you? When did you first get into it?
Like, I got into it as, like, a kid, like, around, like, 3 or 4. And then I saw my brother struggle. And I was like, I could be better than him. And I was like, and then it was like that challenge, or like that competitive with like your siblings. And I just kept going, just kept playing. And that's that.
So again, Brylan, thanks for being on the show. You went to Florida Southern College in Sebring. That's a JUCO school. You took the JUCO route, which a lot of baseball players are doing these days to gain experience to eventually make their way to D1 schools, such as of course FIU. So, why did you end up taking the JUCO route, and what are some things that you took away from your college?
Mainly because of grades. I wasn't like a student in high school. So I went there because of grades, and mostly I didn't really get recruited out of high school like that. Mm-hmm. So I went post-grad after high school in Bradenton, like an Inspiration Academy. And then went there, then played against South Florida State. And then the coach, like saw me, was like, "Do you need like a school still?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he recruited me. I'm there and played there for 2 years.
And then your time, you balled out in 2 years, especially last year. And with that, obviously, you want to go to a four-year college. What made FI a destination for you to come down to South Florida and play with this, program with Coach Wooden, trying to build back culture here with FIU?
The whole goal was to stay in Florida, really. I really want to go out of state and play baseball. Do for like the in-state tuition, really. FIU, it's competitive baseball and they're a really good conference. I believe that we could do some damage in this next couple.
Had you watched them before?
Oh yeah. I've always known about FIU.
What you notice about the competition they've had and just prior knowledge?
Just like the amount of different guys that come through here. Really they had a Justin Farmer here. He's a Tampa native.
The Padres, yeah.
Yeah, he's with the Padres. And then they have a pitcher with the.
Logan Allen.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, okay. Then I bet there's something serious.
I guess what's been the biggest differences from the JUCO and FIU now here in Division One? Maybe facilities or just day to day.
Definitely the stuff the campus is much bigger, more people. It passes the eye test for sure than a JUCO does. A couple thousand students. Here is 60,000.
Yeah.
So being able to see new people every day is something new. And just in terms of baseball, baseball is baseball really. It's never gonna change.
So let's talk a bit about the World Series games that happened not that long ago, because those were some really entertaining games, man. You made a big impact for the Gold Team in that series. So just as you were playing with this new team, just what stood out to you about the players, about the coaches throughout those 3 games specifically?
Those 3 games was really competitive for me. It definitely showed who wants it more really. When it was time to step up, and some guys did, some guys didn't. I believe the Gold Squad obviously stepped up more because we took 3 games from them.
It was a sweep. But I want to know about you. The final game, you had a home run, your final at bat. I remember, I think it was Coach Carson. He said you're going to hit a home run, and then the mic'd up, we posted, and what do you know? You hit a bomb.
Yeah.
In the final. And talk about that for you to show your power off, and what is this team as well?
I guess it's just to understand it's going to be your turn coming up. So it's just I knew off rip they were throwing all freshmen. So I was I can't let a freshman dominate me. You know what I'm saying? So I was all right. So the edge on there was already there. So I was my mindset. I'm not getting beat by a freshman, and then the freshman played, and I had to take it 450.
But you obviously are coming into a team that has Ryan Guida, Adrian Figueroa as the other first baseman. Just what has it been like learning from those guys who I believe are in their final years here at FIU, and then after this year it's you at first base. Just what have you taken away from them? Maybe their day to day, how they work, and just have they given you any advice since you got here?
It's just routinely stuff like the just like knowing like the surface area, where like the fence is, how like the dirt plays and stuff like that. Guida's always in the cages, so like he's always like telling me like how the coaches are like gonna react when you do certain stuff in the cage.
And one thing for you, what is it like being part of this new staff, Coach Whitten, Coach Geralman, and being able to be part of a D1 program and just kind of seeing, the competitiveness, G-Code, all these guys on your team are competitive and hungry, want to win. What is it like to be part of this FIU baseball group?
They've been doing a good job of trying to keep it competitive. Like they've been trying to really like try to get more guys to just come out and express themselves on the baseball field a little bit more. I feel like towards the end, they definitely done a good job towards that in the Blue and Gold World Series.
What you notice about this conference thus far? Obviously, Liberty, one of the best teams coming into the year. You have Jacksonville State. I mean, still really good teams. Louisiana Tech is still here. Just what have you noticed about this conference that it gets better and better as we go on?
Just like the scrappy guys, like I let the scrappy guys that can hit really and big showcase arms as well. Like we got scrappy guys that can always put balls in play, and like just cause damage on like the opposing team is really hard to not recognize.
I want to know, though, who are some guys that stood out to you? This is compared to last year, but who are some guys on the hitting side that really excite you about what this team could bring in 2024?
Man, it's endless, really, but
I would say the guys that have been underrated,
underrated.
Yeah, kind of like that,
I think Jaquan's gonna be sneaky,
Jaquan
sneaky
Smith,
fast guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna turn some heads for sure. Keyshawn Fred as well, big power guy.
He had a bomb in that World Series.
Oh, yeah.
No one knew where it went. No one knew where it went. But
Keyshawn Fred,
he has power.
Jeff LaCorey, a D2 guy, came from Southern. He just started hitting like 2 years ago too.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the best guys we got. But like that's
I'll say Austin Deering. He had a great series.
Austin Deering, yeah. He popped off. Like he struggled in like the beginning, but then like when you struggle, like you're gonna be due for success.
Mm-hmm.
And like he just kept level-headed. He just dominated the last half of the fall.
So we don't know. Of course, we don't know the complete schedule for next season, but we do know some of the non-conference opponents FIU baseball will be taking on. Of course, you have Notre Dame, University of Florida, and of course the university teams in college baseball. Four matchups. So just out of all those non-conference games that we know of, just what are some of the most exciting ones? The most exciting teams?
I think even Iowa,
plays?
not Florida. Iowa. The one. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I heard my games there are really. I heard those games are pretty fun. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Iowa, Notre Dame as well. They're a big school as well. But I'm excited to face Miami though. Miami
Four times.
4 times, yeah.
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah, they took us 4 games last
They
year.
took all 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all 4.
There was
They
a
walked
heartbreaker.
off-
There was a
they walked
heartbreaker.
off one,
Yeah.
and the other
we
one
were there.
they took it in the 9th. So
Yeah.
We're due.
We are.
you guys are due for one. It's a pretty new team for the most part. Not many returners. Just got you guys bonding. How do you say the chemistry is far with you guys?
Like for me, I think it's looking kind of weird, low key, because of how close we gotten so fast.
Like too close.
Yeah, like it's weird. It's like different guys are getting so close to each other, but like the chemistry is like phenomenal. Like it's something that like go up to practice every day just because of it. Like You want to show up like early just to sit in like a locker room and just goof around with the boys.
It's kind of mindset, you know, coming in. Obviously, we're in December, but January hits. It's all into the mode of getting ready. What is that mindset like? Getting ready for spring semester and focusing on the big season ahead.
It's just win mode. Like do whatever it takes to just win. Like you win every day. Like it goes through everyday life. Being able to wake up, you won already. You know, like stuff like that. Take that are in your control as well. So it's like that uncontrollable.
All right, so let's get into some sort of rapid fire fun questions we have here. And we always like to ask these questions to all the players that we get on the show. The funniest teammate that you've seen thus far at FIU, who is it?
Teammate.
There's a lot of guys.
There are a lot of guys.
Probably Puck.
Owen Puck.
Owen Puck.
Owen Puck is probably the funniest. I'd probably say.
That's true. Who you giving the ox to? Who you're not giving the ox to? Music taste. Music taste. On the team. The team. You can say yourself if you. You can say yourself if you want to.
All right, I'm giving myself the
Yeah,
ox.
okay,
I'm the best
yeah.
ox. I'm the best ox out of everybody.
What's the
All right, what's the
playlist?
playlist?
Yeah.
The worst ox is probably Jamel listens to too much Drake.
You know, a big Drake guy.
I am, but it's just like,
You like variety.
yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
5 songs in a row. It's like, dang, I don't know.
What was your Spotify Wrapped, by the way? Did you do or your Apple Replay? Did you get that
Yeah,
list
I
of
did.
it?
Yeah, I did. I didn't really like it too much. But like my top 3 was Chris Brown, I think Drake. Yeah.
So that's what we're here.
Yeah.
Put the ox on.
What does Coach Witten's playlist look like if he has one?
I know it's a lot of country.
Country.
A lot of country.
Are you a country guy or no?
I like some. I like some.
When you're in the mood.
Yeah.
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 Who's your favorite baseball player right now in Dayton?
Right now, I don't even know. Probably one of like the young guys. Probably Corbin Carroll, like
Ooh, that's a good pick.
or like my favorite player will forever be Manny Machado, but like in terms of like right now,
Do you know he committed to FIU, by the way, Manny Machado?
yeah, I did. He was my favorite player back in 5th grade.
5th grade?
There you go.
With the Orioles.
Yeah, with the Orioles.
So, of course, I'm guessing you're still learning your way around this campus. So, just from what you've seen so far, from where you've been, what just some of your favorite spots on campus? Just hang out, or get some food, or just chill with teammates or coaches.
For food, Chipotle is always number 1.
That's not even on campus, though.
I know, but it's like it's right down the street.
Uh,
But on campus, 8th Street, everybody
8th Street,
always
yeah,
go
that's
to
it.
8th Street. To hang out, my room. I like to hang out in my room a lot. But like, there's no like real like spot to hang out here really.
Yeah, I feel you. What's your favorite baseball team right now?
The Rays, the Tampa Bay Rays,
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, the Marlins just got Peter Bendick, so.
Tampa native.
Tampa native.
Gotta go
That's
to
right,
Rays.
yeah. So if there was one player or one pitcher, I should say, either from that you would want to face from either the past or present of baseball, who would it be, and how confident are you that you get a hit off of
I want to face Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Okay.
it? Jeez.
Yeah.
Just to experience that.
Yeah, just to say I did it, or I'm gonna jump on the fastball. Like if I see some type of spin, I'm not swinging. I'm not swinging at anything else.
So what's your confidence level that you're gonna go yard against Ohtani?
Oh yeah, you got to. You have to have that mindset. If you don't, then you're gonna look goofy. But
Just staying on the fastball.
yeah, stay on the fastball.
Yeah.
Stay on the 102, 103.
I gotta know, what's your favorite sport besides baseball? Or did you play any sports?
I did basketball in high school, my junior year, but like basketball's probably my favorite
Favorite
sport.
sport?
Yeah.
You are you a Orlando Magic guy then, or what's your team?
I'm a LeBron fan.
Oh, so you're like
so
Lakers.
like wherever he's at, I go. But
So you were a Heat fan then for a little bit.
yeah, I was a Heat fan for a little bit, but I don't know. Teams I don't root for nobody really.
Got players.
Yeah, I just got players.
Yeah.
So we always ask this to every guest we have: who should be the next baseball player now that we bring on this podcast? If you had to mention one.
The next.
I think I know who you're gonna say, but
Again, we've had Ryan on the show.
You got to get Austin Deering on the podcast.
Austin
there we go. All right.
Austin Deering on the podcast.
How about a pitcher though? Owen Puck.
Oh yeah, you gotta get Puck.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
get Puck on here.
Well, now we have a pitcher and a hitter. We're gonna get on the pod.
That's going to be a hell of a duo.
Puck is
So,
hilarious.
so we had talked before the podcast began. He went to that basketball game against FGCU not that long ago. Have you been to any other events on campus aside from that? Any football games or women's basketball or anything like that?
Yeah, I think we went to pretty much every home football game. We've gone to the women's games, like a couple of those, a couple men's, a couple soccer games.
There we go.
Like every time like there's something to do, we always do it.
What's the importance of you know, seeing other student athletes compete and make sure they get the love as much as you guys will get from them?
I mean, we always try to preach is like, if we show love, we're gonna get it back.
Yeah.
But like, it may not be the case, but like, it's still something to do. So like, we're still having a good time.
There'll be athletes here for sure.
Yeah,
They're
hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully.
They'll come out.
Alrighty, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Brylan, thank you for hopping on. We appreciate the time. And from Johnny, from myself, from Jake and Brylan, we'll see you guys all in a couple weeks. Peace out, and as always, paws up.
Paws up.